Yeah, this is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I'm playing World of Tanks. The tank I am playing is the German Panther. It's a Tier 7 medium tank. The map is steppes. It's also an encounter battle. I'm just going to give you a little bit of a brief rundown about my strategy. I don't play to get kills. I don't play to do damage. I play for experience. And one of the things that I learned is that if you want to get more experience, you have to play. I learned a technique for getting more experience that has benefited me in the game. And I'm going to try and describe it while I'm playing.
Enemy armor is damaged. One of our trucks is damaged. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
But basically, the technique that I learned to get more experience in this game is to be close to the enemy. And that means spotting the enemy. And the reason why is because when you play in the back, if you're a camper, you have to share your experience with the spotters. But if you're up front, you get everything. You don't have to share it with nobody.
Critical hit.
And that's why I play that way. And people criticize me because, I die early, I die quickly, I go in headstrong, but what they don't realize is I get far more experience per game than the average person because I'm not afraid to be on the front lines, and I'm absolutely a better player. I know so many techniques and tricks, and I get the top experience all the time. This is a difficult map to play because when you come to this encounter area, there's no real bush to hide in, there's no rocks to hide in. It's very difficult, but you'll see that we do have some members who have really advanced. There's a guy, that T-37, who's gone pretty far south and taken a lot of their territory. So the enemy's at a huge disadvantage. I find it hard to believe that the enemy will win in this game, but you never know, anything can happen. Probably should be aiming manually right now.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Penetration.
I'm going to keep my good armor facing this guy.
Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged. Where'd they go? Acquired.
Obviously what I'm doing right now is very risky, but I will get experience for it.
Penetration. Penetration. Enemy armor is hit.
I mean, there's no way this guy's going to win.
Enemy armor is damaged. I don't see the target.
But because I'm closest, I'm going to get more experience per shot because I'm the one who keeps him spotted. When my allies are hitting him, I'm gaining experience. Hellcat is a very thin armored tank.
Ready to fire. Penetration. Enemy armor is hit.
Be as close to the enemy as possible. And there's other tricks that you need to know.
Ready to fire. Penetration.
But being close to the enemy does mean that you're going to have the risk
Target released. Ready to fire.
that you're going to die a lot faster. And that is what happens. I die all the time, but I don't worry about it.
Acquired. Penetration. Penetration. Target lost. We're done for. Everyone get out.
Okay, so I only got one kill. I was, obviously I didn't make it to the end of the game, but let's see how I did. Let's see if my tactic got me to the top. You'll see, look at that, I'm number one. I came out number one for experience. I I came up #1 for damage. The reason why is because I was on the front lines, right up against the enemy. Yes, you're going to die quickly. Everybody's going to shoot at you. You're going to take a massive amount of damage. You're not... I was lucky to get more damage and more kills in this game. But I know it's because I was close to the enemy. It's not... If I had played further back, I probably would have gotten less damage, less experience. But it's not the damage that matters. What matters is penetrations. I got 16 penetrations. 16 is excellent. If you get 10 to 13, you're going to show up in the top 3 spots. Damage caused with your assistance, I only got 89, which is when I was close to an enemy tank and someone else was shooting at him. Okay, so that's the Panther. I am going to upgrade this tank any day now. I only need another 6,000 experience. So in a few days, I'm going to be upgrading this Panther. I'm going to be selling it. If you have, and I'm going to show you my service record. Pull up that Panther. So I've only played 82 games. If you look at things like my damage ratio and destruction ratio and the damage cost to enemy vehicles and the number of tanks I've killed, my numbers are low compared to most people. But when you look at enemy vehicles spotted, 2.1, I absolutely guarantee you that most players have lower number of enemy vehicles spotted. They're going to have 0.5. But look at enemy vehicles destroyed. A good player will have at least 1, but mine's only 0.44. And the reason why is because I primarily do spotting. No matter which tank I play, I primarily do spotting. And it gets me more experience. My experience is 622. And if you look at a lot of players, you're going to find that even though they do more damage and do more kills, and Noob Meter says that they're better, I get higher experience, which is what matters in the game. It's the experience that gets you more experience for your crew and allows you to trade up your tank faster. I play for experience. I don't care about how many tanks I kill or how much damage I do. I do it through spotting. My maximum experience, 2,232. That's pretty good. And the other trick is make sure that when you play your tank that it is researched so that you have the best engine and you have the best tracks and the best radio and the best armor and the best gun. You'll obviously get more experience and more kills when that is upgraded. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.